Hey guys, so I'm just gonna be getting real with you about a lot of things, behind the scenes stuff, like all sorts of stuff. So, because I feel like a lot of YouTubers, especially me of all people, I make it look so, well no, a lot of YouTubers make social media look easy, doing it easy. I'm the type, I make it look like it's so hard, or like I put no effort into it. I make it look like it's so easy, and sometimes, but I don't put effort into it is how it looks. But I want to straighten up and give you my experience and my stuff. So you're gonna get some behind the scenes of so much stuff, even my music video. So when I first started planning, I wish I would have told him sooner. I didn't expect it to be much. Okay? The all truth, the raw reality. This is not going to be edited. Most of my videos aren't. The reasoning is not that I don't care about editing. It's that when I watch a video, for me, I throw, all my clips together. But I don't do, transitions sometimes. And I want to work on that. But, in reality, there's a lot. And I'm going to answer some questions that I came up with. And so throughout the video, there will be questions. And so for me, when I first started planning it, I was thinking, it would be something fun. It would be something fun for me and Bella to do. Then I went maybe I can make it more than that. Maybe this could be the next thing to help my social media life and my career. Maybe the music video could be really good and you guys like it and it gets a lot of likes and maybe some new subscribers. I love my old one. I'll always but it's nice to add on, some more subscribers. So yeah, that's all a big thing. And it's so then I went, so I reached out to a couple people, just a bunch of people, hey, I'm doing this music video, I would love for you to, be in it, you could work in it and stuff, and explain some stuff, and in reality, I did not think anyone was gonna say yes. And then, a group of people, PCS girls, which is a group of kids and stuff, their family and stuff. And one other person said yes, and I was wait. I got so excited. And that one, I had to play it off cool though. If that makes sense. Because here's the thing. It was one of those situations that you gotta understand, no matter how excited you are, it's a job. At the end of the day, there are people working for me. They're working by being in the music video, they're helping me. And that at the end of the day, I'm still in charge. If that makes sense. But I'm the type of person that I like to make sure I give out really nice deals, a great deal. Literally, so I replied very calm and very cool, although on the inside I was freaking out with that excitement. Hello, Sammy. You want up here? Come here. I want to see you. No. No, I don't need a kiss. Oh, this is my baby Sam. And see, in reality, I get sidetracked by my dog a lot. You guys see the reality of me. But there's a lot behind the scenes stuff that you don't see, and I love my dog. And so being sidetracked by him is one of the few things that actually ever sidetracked me. Oh, is that a nice scratching? Okay. Can I film this video? Okay, you're just gonna take a nap on me. I'm now your body pillow. What I mean by that is he's planning to take a nap on me because he just got comfortable on my lap and went like, I'm not moving. But that's okay. Because he's my baby. As long as he lets me film this, and I try not to get sidetracked too much. So, I went like, well, okay, you're not, so I replied, and I went like, you're not being paid, but everyone's doing it for free, but you don't have to do much. Like, you don't have to do much, you're doing it for free, no one's being paid, everyone's an equal on my team. The backup dancers to me are very important, and I wouldn't like, if you ever have something that an idea that you think could upgrade the video a little bit more, please tell me, and like, all thoughts will be put in. I want you to have fun with this, and understand that you don't have to be nervous. I have really great fans and stuff. So please be nice, because one of them actually is nervous. And I went like, well, you don't have to be. I have really great fans, and it's all like, and then one of them went like, well, what's your channel name again? So I gave for the channel that's going on. So, I told them that I have multiple channels. So I went like, this is the one that's going on. It's my main focus, it's my main channel. Yeah. Then, and you went down. I still love you. You can stay up here, but I thought you wanted down. Yeah. I'm not sure what to think. He's acting like I just tore his heart apart. I didn't. Did I break your heart? Here. See, now you don't want up here. I still love you. Get wherever you want to. Just get comfortable. You can be up here if you want. And I told them, and they were like, well, I'm gonna just like check it out, see what I'm getting into. And I'm like, great, like, that's fine. Because it makes sense, like, it could easily be a scam. Like, it's not like I've looked from their perspective of that there could easily be a scam. Once they kind of looked into, like, the channel, they were like, they screenshotted, photo. Well, they screenshotted, like, a video, that I posted splits. That was, like, crazy good. It had, like, 19 likes. Like, it was my best video. Like, best view, best liked. And it was the one video that I didn't say to subscribe. So subscribe. I'm saying that from now on in my video, because if a video goes good like that one did, I don't want that to be the one video where I didn't say to subscribe, or like the second video. So like, subscribe. It means a lot to me. Then I went like, sorry, but that's not my normal thing. I usually don't do good. It's just I hit a lucky spot. And they went like, oh, that's kind of sad. Went like, how do you usually do? And I went like, I usually, just to get 10 views is a miracle. And they're like, well, we're gonna change that with this music video. And I'm like, good attitude, you know, good thinking. I like when, like, how they were like so much in the moment and just being like, having that good positive thinking. And I went like, good energy, you know. I'm like, I like that. And I wasn't looking, like, I never seen any of these people dance. So they could be really good, or they could be, like, kind of good, or they could be horrible. And I wouldn't care, because it's not about, like, the dancing for me. It's about them loving what they're doing and having fun doing it. Like, that's always gonna be first priority to me. Like, as long as they're having fun doing what they're doing, that's all I can ask for. And since they're not being paid, like, that's kind of more like, I can't, like, expect, like, too much. Like, you know, like they're doing it for free, so, like, it's a thing. Then I did the same thing with my group, PCS Girls. And everything was going good, you know, and it just kind of went good. But that was one of the harder situations of that, although I was outside, that people actually wanted to be in my music, you know. You know, like, I had to still play it off like cool, because in the end of the day, I'm in charge, and it's my job, kind of, on the line, you know, my career. Then we had one person that actually replied, but they said no, we've been DMing a little bit. They're actually a big fan, and they said no to being in the music video. Here's why. Basically, they DM'd me saying that, like, yeah, it wasn't gonna work out to where they could. They're, like, busy and stuff and, like, different things. And I went like, well, just let me know if you change your mind, because we'll probably be working on this for a while. Not realizing how long we would be working on it, but life is life, and it's fine. So but, like, they were, at least, if anything, if someone didn't want to do it, and they actually told me, I at least was happy that, like, the person didn't, like, but they at least put me down in a good way. Like, it wasn't like, they were like, well, good luck on your music video still, like, can't wait to see it, though. Like, they were really nice about it, and that, like, made it, like, more worth it, you know, like, because then, and it didn't hurt to ask, you know, and it worked out good. Also, giveaway, so if you want to win a VIP fan experience, all you gotta do is go watch, either, you got two options. You can either go watch my video titled giveaway at the end, or you can go to my Instagram, Andy Forever, and like photo, like you can essentially just like a photo or something. And there is one that I was gonna say specifically you have to like, but I chose not to anymore because, like, it doesn't matter. Like either the video or a photo of mine on my Instagram, and or like check out my Instagram stories or something, and then let me know like where you are following me. That's an important step. Where you are following me, or where, if you're subscribed, you know, let me know so I know that. And then you gotta say something nice, just something nice, and you could win a VIP fan experience. Now, I'll tell you in a second what comes with the VIP fan experience. please someone like actually enter, because no one's entered and it's been going on for a little bit, and like it's kind of sad because I really wanted to give like someone a fan experience VIP. So pretty much at this point, and you enter, you could pretty much immediately win. The chances are high of you winning because of the fact that no one's entered. But what you win is, so you win a shout out on all my platforms, or you win in a special VIP day thing. So I don't know when yet, but me and all the backup dancers in my music video, which I'll talk about something in a minute, I'm doing a live stream the day before I Wish I Would Have Told Him Sooner comes out. Now, like the night before, kind of. So essentially, I don't want anyone on there, I don't want anyone on there unless you receive the special DM, where I will DM one of you and say that you're the winner and stuff. And then, like, inviting you onto this live stream. On this live stream, me, all the backup dancers, and one person that was actually the person that I asked to be in it, but they said that they couldn't and stuff, because they already won. Like, they're a big fan, they're really nice and stuff, so they get one spot, but there's a second spot. We'll be on this live stream, and we're gonna do, like, so much fun stuff. It's gonna be fun. Like, we're gonna, like, and get some good stuff out of it. We're gonna begin some good stuff. So I have a list of questions, actually, that I'm gonna be asking the backup dancers. And I might be guesting them or having them, like, in the live chat, like, answer them. And it's for the backup dancers. So it's like, and it's not hard questions. It's like, it's questions that there's not a right or a wrong answer. It's your experience. So, like, one of the questions is like, was it a fun experience to be doing? Like, did you have fun doing it? Like, that's one of the questions. Another question is, like, what was your favorite part about doing it? And then, like, another question, was there a part that you didn't like about doing it? Or was your least favorite part about doing it? And then one more question, if knowing what you know now, would you still go back and do it again? Like, if, like, you went back in time, you had no choice but to go back in time to the day that they read the DM, would they still say yes to doing it? Like, that's the questions. So, yeah, and we'll be seeing the backup dancers' answers, and everyone could have a different answer. So, like, because it's fun and it's very unique. And stuff, so yeah. The next thing is the planning process. So we're talking about the planning process for the live stream. So what went into that? It's still happening, okay? Let me put it this way. Basically, the process going into that planning was that I knew I wanted to do something. We're actually going to be listening to the song, like, before. We won't be watching the music video, but we'll be listening to the song. So, like, you get first listen, and also I'll DM you when I have a date when merch is coming out, just so you know it's part of your price. You don't have to buy it in any case unless you want to. you can if you want to. I was kind of wanting to get out by like the holidays, but that's not gonna happen, unfortunately. So yeah, because it's not gonna happen because I don't even have any money put into it yet. Like, I'll have money starting like either the 5th or the 6th of December. I'll have like $10 as a start going into it, and then so on. Christmas presents are important, and like I have Christmas to buy for still, so like that sort of stuff. But yeah, like so it will come soon though. Don't know when, but like so the planning it. I knew I wanted to do something special. Like I wanted to something like kind of fun with like the backup dancers, just so we can celebrate our hard work, because trust me, it's hard work. Like, and I'll be getting into that in a second. But yeah, so then I came up with the idea of a live stream, because no one ever joined my live stream. I think I had one person join my dance live stream, and then no, twice, and it wasn't even for the full live stream. Like, it was for like 5 seconds or something. Like, it was a thing. So I went like, well, this could be fun. If fun, we get to like find out. And it's great because it's like something that's special. Like, for me, it's something to look forward to. Because let's face it, like, I miss my crush, and like, since I lost my crush, and since that's been really hard, it like, I'm just finding things that I get excited about, or things that I look forward to, or things to make me like excited, like, it's very, very hard. And it's like, it's very hard, and it's like, just hard. Like, literally the last time before the music video, before like the backup dance came into the picture and stuff. Like, the only thing, well, no, actually that was after the music video was start. Well, like getting my ears pierced, like that was something that I was looking forward to. Other than that, and this music video, there's nothing that I've really been looking forward to basically since Bella came down. And even then, like, I was looking forward to it, but I also wasn't, because I just didn't want to go through July 6th, because July 6th is my anniversary of knowing my crush. And so, like, just being down about that, like, but Bella made it fun. Back to the thing. So, well, this live stream could be fun, and I'm still planning it out, but I really want to do, like, some fun, like, stuff. I'm doing a thank you dance. So it's like a dance, and so it's short little dance routine. It's very, very short, and it's a fun little dance routine to just say thank you. I'm also going to be saying like a thank you speech. Like, it's a thank you to like everyone who wanted me to succeed on the music video, but also it's a big thank you to like the backup dancer for just doing it. And like, whoever wins this giveaway, and it would mean a lot to me if you do enter, because it's showing me that like, it's just showing me that I have amazing fans, and that like you guys, like, for it, it's more that I really want to just brighten up some sort of day. Yeah, like, or something, like, it's more like, because I like the idea of giving back to you guys, and it's one of the things I'm very happy about that I get to do is live stream, because I get to give away a VIP fan package. And no, this live stream is not going on my IGTV story. The reason I say this is because every live stream that I've done ended up going on my IGTV stories. So, you might want to enter, because you don't get to watch it ever after it, unless someone screen records it and posts it out on YouTube or on TikTok or something. But, yeah. I'm not asking you to, but like, if you did, I wouldn't be mad, okay? I'll put it that way. But you don't have to, like. So yeah, now planning out what I wanted for the actual music video. Let's talk that. That was actually hard. That was hard because, like, at first, before the backup dancers, I went like, oh, I just do a fun dance. Make a couple scenes of dancing, and that be that. But then, I didn't realize. Like, then I went like, well, I can't do that now. I gotta actually pull it together. I gotta take charge and make something nice. So, that's what I did. And it took me days. I'm not joking, it took me days because I kept going, like, through ideas and being like, no. Not, like, I don't want that. Like, the first idea that I went through was space. Because, like, a space-themed music, I felt like that could be kind of cool. Then I realized, that wasn't gonna work out. Like, I felt like, no, space thing, not that I don't like that, because that's a good idea, I like it, but I went like, I feel like it wouldn't go with the song. Then I went like, well, let's come up with another idea. So I came up with another idea. And I don't even know how this idea came into mind. It was just not it. Which my idea was to make it like a day. Like, what I mean by that is my idea was essentially to make it seem like start off as like an ordinary day, But then like, just like a day in my life almost. But instead of like a day in my life video, it's like just like basically have my dad record just me at random times throughout my day. Like, so maybe I'm watching YouTube, maybe playing Pac-Man, or just like filming a video or something, like whatever it was. I kind of felt like that's too much effort on my dad, but also it still would not work with the music video, with the song. So for me, I always thought the number 3 is unlucky. To this day, I still think that way because nothing good comes from 3 for me. So I went like, well, maybe I can make it like an unlucky video. Like, no, what I mean is, like, in it, like, make it seem like I'm super cursed, like, I'm super unlucky, like, everything I do, like, I'm bad, and, like, just this crazy idea. And then I went, like, that's gonna take a lot of effort, and that's gonna take, like, a month worth of planning from me, because, no, in reality, some people can do that in less than a month. But for me, that's way too much. And it's way too much of, like, there's too many ways that it could go, and, like, so many ideas that could go into that. So I went, like, well, then I went, like, well, I could bring Beans into the video. Beans and Star could, like, show up in the video somewhere. And then I went, like, how in the world is that gonna work? Like, how in the world am I supposed to figure out how to make that work with the song and everything, and that would still leave us so much open space I would have to fill? So I went, like, nope, next. I kid you not, I went through 10 ideas before I found, well, no, the one that I settled on, which you will get to know, was the 10th idea that I came up with. So the next idea was to make it like I'm like almost like a little girl in her room playing, you know, and like all this stuff, like crazy stuff happens. I like that idea. I still like that idea. But I went, like, it could work, but I wanted to keep my options open. I wanted to still figure out something more. The reason I say that could work is that could work for, like, because I met my crush when I was 7. Then my next idea was to, so this was like 6th or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my 6th idea. I went, like, I can make it, like, somehow make it, like, themed. Like, so each scene had a theme. The reason I came up with that idea was because each week at music class, we would have a new theme for that week. So that could work. Then I went, like, well, I don't really have the stuff to do that, and also, that's very challenging to figure out. It's very challenging to, like, make it work in a way that you could understand it. And that's one of those things that I wouldn't like. We'll keep it in options, but most likely it's not gonna happen. Then the next thing is this one was probably my least favorite out of all the options, which was to do it completely outside, just like dancing outside. Like it was gonna be like I filmed in my backyard, like dancing outside, and like all these fun like different I was gonna like I use like the hose and stuff, but then I went like, nah, I don't want to do that for 2 reasons, because I don't understand how it would work with the song, but also the main reason being that if I did rain, I could use the hose, but I don't want to get on my brand new camera. And also with the other thing of that, I don't like being outside. I like getting the sun from outside. This is not natural light because it's kind of getting dark outside. After this, I'll turn on our outside Christmas lights. So yeah, like, I don't like being outside because frogs, lizards, bugs, and stuff like, not the it thing. Then option number 8. So option number 8 was this one I like. This one I honestly really did enjoy, but then it won't be used, which was to make it seem like a dream. Like, all of it was going to be like a dream. Now, I like this idea, but because the song is actually about it's reality. Like, it's reality for me and stuff. And it really happened and stuff. And I felt like that would just be going opposite of making you think that, like, me missing my crush and stuff is all a dream or something. Like, none of it's real. I didn't want that. So then option number 9. Then this is the option that I came up with before I came up with the idea, which was to play it off as if I was like super rich, super fancy, and like had all money, and I just like was really out of it. Like, I didn't really care about any of it. I didn't really want any of it, and like all I wanted was to see my crush. And like, I was, that option for me doesn't work because I never, like, being rich, if you're rich, that's great. Like, having money is great because you can do things, but at the same time, I felt like there are people out there who are rich and spoiled, and, like, to the point where they're spoiled brats. Like, not saying that everyone who's rich is that way. I'm saying that I know that can be a thing, and that I didn't want to come off that way. And that was taking too much of a risk of making it come off as if I was a spoiled brat. And also because it doesn't work with my reality. I'm not rich. I'm middle class. What I mean by middle class is they're poor, they're rich, and they're middle class. Middle class means that we can survive. We're not rich, but we're not poor. Like, that sort of Then I came up with the idea. But I wasn't dead set that I was going to use this idea. So I was in between this idea and the other, and I went like, this is the one. So the 10th idea that ended up being the one was to not focus. Sorry, I saw someone walking outside but it's nothing. We're just going on a walk, which was to make it about, like, it fit perfect. It was going to be fun dancing, and it was going to be love themed, and like it just fit it perfect. I came up with the idea, and I went like, well, we're gonna make it reality. We're gonna make it how I look at myself. Reality. So we were gonna throw in some love scenes there for the heart pictures and the other heart with the W. We were gonna do that. I was gonna do some cool dancing. I was gonna become a queen. Yes. I was gonna become a possessed evil queen. And yes, that fit perfect, and I love the idea. Because I love that it's kind of scary, but also not scary. Like kids can watch it, don't worry. Like, it's family friendly, like, it's fine. But I love the idea. Because the part about me being a possessed evil queen, I was going to be a queen that turned into one. And so the part about me being a queen was going to be like before I lost my crush. And then the possessed evil queen was after I lost my crush. So like all these scary things are happening to me, like screaming in my head and like different things. And it would just work really cool. So now let's talk. Once I had the idea, then the reason I don't know when it's coming out is because people like backup dancers need more time. So that can be this video. I'll make a part 2